Hello everyone and welcome to our series about various frauds and scams happening all around the world. Now, do you think you are immune to fraud? Absolutely not. In reality, anybody can fall victim to it. Frauds come in all shapes and sizes, and I will help you learn how to identify them and report them to the proper authorities. Now, what is a scam? It's a confidence trick or a scheme is an attempt to defraud a person or group after first gaining their confidence, used to the classical sense of the trust. Confidence tricks exploit characteristics of the human psyche such as dishonesty, honesty, vanity, compassion, credulity, irresponsibility, innocence, and greed. Every year, thousands of people lose their money and personal information to scams. You may have received some by email, or an odd accent speaking IRS agent calling you about your unpaid taxes of 2007. Scam artists use different types of fraud to try to trick you of your hard-earned money. Scammers are getting smarter all the time, and I will help you scam-proof your life. This way, you won't be tempted to actually think you inherited $10 million from an uncle you never met in Nigeria. Now, I am your host, Dr. Dan Amzalag, and I am the Scaminator. In today's episode, I will cover the open enrollment that happens every November of every year. It may be too late to share this episode, but I hope it can help you for the next year. Now, you had until December 7th, Medicare, or December 15th, the Affordable Care Act, to compare plans and make coverage changes. But as you're keeping an eye out for the best options, also keep an eye for those scammers. Here are some type of scams to watch out for. Now, if you're eligible for Medicare, now anyone that tries to sell you Medicare insurance while claiming to be an official Medicare agent is a scammer. There are no Medicare sales representatives. The Medicare prescription drug plan, also known as Part D, is only voluntary. Ignore anyone who calls saying you must join their prescription plan or you will lose your Medicare coverage. Now, please do not give any information over the phone to someone who tells you that you must provide that information to keep your coverage going. Now, if you need help with Medicare, call 1-800-MEDICARE or go to medicare.gov. Now, if you're looking for coverage under the Affordable Care Act, here's the option. Now, only shop for coverage at healthcare.gov. Now, people who try to sign you up elsewhere may be a scammer. Now, if you need free assistance, which there's plenty of there are people and groups in your community who can help you find coverage and enroll in the right plan. And it's free. Now, to make sure they're legitimate, use the local health resource at healthcare.gov. Now, if you're buying private insurance, now this is where you need to make sure that your insurance is what you're really getting. There are many medical discount plans that pretend to be insurance, but they're not. Now, your state insurance commissioner office can tell you if a plan is insurance or not, and whether the seller is licensed in your state. Watch out, my friends. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hope this episode gave you a little more insight of the structure and strategies of the described scam and allowed you to have a better understanding on how it can affect you or many other victims out there. Now, we are working on an email plugin, also called the Scaminator, which will work for every email client and will purge all these unwanted messages from your inbox. It will add our special stamp, Scam Alert, beside each email, just in case you do decide to open the purge folder, only if your curiosity takes a hold of you. Now, in the meantime, if you do come across new scams using different techniques to lure you into as the next victim, do not hesitate to contact us by email listed below, explaining their techniques and incentives given to you to get you to respond to their scam and ultimately send your hard-earned money. We will then cover this scam in one of our episodes and share it with our audience and make sure to give you aforementioned credits at the end of the show. Until then, my friends, stay Stay safe, stay wise, and stay scam-free. If you're watching this, you are the resistance. Signing off, the Scaminator.